back for more Glutton for Punishment. My sinuses were already kind of feeling it a little bit from yesterday, sucking up some of that dust, but already my shitload of posters, some framed, some not. We got a Darth Vader standee. The first box we crack open, I have my old little electric glow, static glow. You put your fingers on all that, but this is kind of interesting too. Still has a serial in it from the first Spider-Man movie. When did this expire? February 2003, so some 17-year-old, well, this came out in 2001. So, hey, almost some 2002, maybe. So some almost 20-year-old cereal. Maybe I should just take that home and try it, probably not. And then we got some Daredevil cheese nips. Holy shit, look at that with a magic motion card. That, I'm not even really doing any, there we go. Some motion, all right. Weird stuff. I don't know why I even bothered to save this. We got some X2 Dr. Pepper cans. I have no idea. Punisher motorcycle, Wolverine motorcycle. Weird stuff. Oh, what we got here in this tote? We got more Batman models. Got a lot of chargers and things. Some lunch boxes down there, some Batman. We got superpowers. That's pretty cool. Can already feel it in my sinuses. We have Dick Tracy collector's case, but we do have figures in here. I got this at one of our flea markets quite a few years ago. This might be something I take back home because these would be too cool not to have displayed somewhere. I'm gonna imagine that this is pretty rare. Maybe once this video goes up, I'll see if Joe Amato, the almighty Joe Amato, has this particular thing. I'm gonna need some help opening that again. A little bit of difficulty, but it's a record player, which that's not something, I mean, it was very common back in that time for properties to come out with little things like this, but what a weird but awesome thing to have. So I said before that I had some of the vehicles from the 2000X line, so here we go. We have, the Battle Ram Chariot, which comes with a Skeletor figure. That was kind of cool that they packed him in there with that. The Samurai Battle Raptor, which kind of strange. We have the Skeletor Attack Squid. And of course we have to have a vehicle to counteract that. We have the War Whale. No. And then we got Panther. But I thought I had just regular Battle Cat as well. I was probably somewhere maybe, but here is a Samurai Battle Cat, which that looks like a lot going on for a figure. So there we go. Actually got some Lord of the Rings stuff down there because I was also heavily collecting that at the time too. Some loose starting lineups. I definitely collected a ton of these, and we got this Chicago Bears thing just stuck on this Joe Montana rookie card. By the way. So we got Joe Montana, we have Jerry Rice. These things are kind of... Scottie Pippen rookie card, if I'm not mistaken. That might be his second year card. Boomer Esiason. That might be his second year. I can't remember. Some of them are rookies, some of them aren't. We got Troy Aikman. That's definitely his rookie card. We have Gary Clark, and this is even before his Redskins days, USFL. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. I'm not gonna dig through and show you every card, but back in the day I was definitely into all kinds of sports. Starting lineups. I wish the starting lineups were actually worth something, but none of them are. We go from mostly football to some baseball, you know, just chilling in here. Autograph Ken Griffey rookie card. No worries about that. Autograph Hank Aaron card. QVC was the place to go for a lot of that sports memorabilia back in the day. More starting lineups. Is this Bo Jackson? Yep, we got Bo Jackson. A Nolan Ryan. Lou Gehrig. Oh, another Bo Jackson. I thought it may have been a Frank Time. I think I want to say this was Dave Henderson and not Ricky Henderson. Who's this? Oh yeah, Bobby Bonilla. I have no idea who that is. Roger Clemens. Oh, Kennedy. Maybe I'm kin to him. I doubt it. What else we got here? Oh yeah, Gaylord Perry autograph card. He actually came to the local YMCA and we took a handful of cards because he played for 38 different teams. Buccaneers. Jeff King. I have no idea. Just chilling. Just a bunch of autograph shit. Just chilling in a shoebox. More carrying case gold. This one doesn't have anything in it because I took those figures with me yesterday somewhere around here. I want to say it might be in another bit, but I have the Giant, Sting, and Ric Flair from this line. But here's the collector's case. Not much to it. Sting, Luger, Flair. And we get Luger Gorilla Pressing. Rick, I'm sure you can just see him right now. Just when he's up there, just shaking his head like, no, don't drop me. Has this got a date on it? 1991. Nice tote find. We have a couple of carrying cases. This one actually does have figures in it. Just more variants. We have this odd splinter. His foot is broken off. A couple of random wind up turtles. I can't remember exactly what those used to do. Yeah. Street Skating Mikey or whatever dumb name they decided to give him. Lots of trouble latching those back. Saw the Krang Android in that bag. Here's the box to it. So I probably need to keep this out. Cool art. No kid looking like he's miserable. Another carrying case. In here we got Simpson shoes. I actually had these Simpson shoes and these turtle shoes, but inside we have a lot of accessories that go with different things. I know that this went with some sort of I can't remember the name of the play set, but it definitely went with something. And maybe there's a lot of this that go to the figures I have, either that or it's parts to vehicles. We can see here's the stuff that the weapons would actually be attached to that you could peel off. Oh, there's the wings for Ace Duck. There's Mondo the Gecko's skateboard. Then over here, we talked about yesterday on those card backs how I like to save some. Here are all the G.I. Joe bios and things that I kept. Even a lot of these cool things here that you could just flip through and think about all the other things that you wanted to bug your parents to get you the next time you went to the store. Yeah, that's just interesting things. This will be coming back with me. You can see it's definitely played with. I don't know where the ropes and turnbuckles are, but I do have the 4 pieces for the cage. Maybe those were in the bag with the other wrestling figures. I'm not entirely sure. There used to be the little plastic bell ringer to do that too, and this right here I think had like that launch. Yeah, you could push that down, set your figure on there, hit the button, and it's not going up. There we go. And he would launch himself into the ring. So once I find the ropes, this is probably for sure where the WCW figures will go beside the Gray Skull ring. This is when I went with Tyler to the beach. Look at these young cowboy studs. Jesus. We talked before about how I was always missing that Technodrome as a kid, and they made that right decades later. But before that, for some reason, my mom thought that this was it, and I had to explain to him that this was the turtle lair from the 2003 show, and they were kind of disappointed by that. But it is a pretty awesome playset. Can't take anything away from that. Scary monkey. These things always used to scare me when I would see the I think the movie was called like Monkey Shines or something. I would always see that cover in the video store, and it would scare me. But I don't know, like, this would be really cool to use with the vintage figures in a way. I mean, the original Turtle Lair playset's awesome. And speaking of awesome, this will probably come home when the door's in there somewhere. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Tyler always bugged me to find this again. The cool part about it, I'm pretty sure this is all complete. I'm pretty sure I have everybody from this Matchbox line. I feel like this one will definitely come home with me. I'll get this displayed somewhere looking all nice. Just wish that... And that was the bad thing about these play sets. They always had a tendency with the doors to either the hinge itself on the door... If I can get this out. Yeah, here we go. So it broke off the top right here. I mean, when you still slide this in, the door will still open and close and it'll still look fine. But playsets had a tendency to do this a lot back in the day. But yeah, taking this home with me. And speaking of more turtle lairs, I did indeed get the one from the 2012 show. If you guys have not watched the 2012 show, make sure you just give it a shot. I was a little wary about it at first, but once I started watching it, I got into it, and it turned out to be one of the best iterations of Turtles that we've gotten so far. So 2 Turtle Lair playsets. Maybe we'll find the original one in here. Second night of digging through the attic. Here's my loot that's going back home to take up space. I'm definitely setting this out and displaying in full. I haven't done that in a really long time. Krang's Android body box, WCW ring. Hopefully we can find the turnbuckles and ropes. Those are somewhere. And of course, I'm gonna take this picture and find a frame for it and put it somewhere in our house. That way when Tyler comes over to hang out, I can torture him with that. One cool thing. Oh, I wouldn't even call it a cool thing, really. Thigh Master. Oh yeah, the original with Suzanne Summers. You won't believe how fast you'll see results with the amazing Thigh Master system. Then we go over here. Firms and tones chest muscles. Perfect for shaping your inner thighs, tones stomach and abdomen. Tightens upper arms. I'm surprised they don't say anything about your ass on here. As seen on TV, that logo was drastically different back then. And I think it's in the box. Just take a video of me trying that out sometime soon.